All right. Thanks, everybody, for coming today. We're very excited about the opportunity to show you this beautiful store and talk about some of our investments in San Francisco. We have some great guests here today, and so please, first of all, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. We know the demands on your schedule, and it really means a lot to us to be here. I'm Terry Stencil. I'm the Vice President General Manager for Northern California and Northern Nevada for our consumer markets, and I just want to welcome everybody. The demands on your time are a lot like our customers, and that's why we've really kind of spent the time and made an investment in a store like this, because we know the demands on their time. And when they come into our store, they demand, and they've earned kind of a smart, friendly, fast service that we want to deliver to them. Smart, the technology, as you're going to see today, is changing at a rapid pace. And so we have to be knowledgeable. Our customers expect that from us. AT&T means a lot. Our brand means a lot, and they know we're going to be knowledgeable, and we're going to help them really enhance their life with all the products and services. And John Britton's going to talk about that in a little bit. Friendly, I think that's self-explanatory. In this business, a smile goes a long way, and we need to make sure we're really friendly for our customers and all the tourists that come to San Francisco. And then we have to be fast. And I used to come to this store, and we had windowsills over here, and people would be laying in them, sitting in them. It was too small of a store. We just weren't meeting their demands. So we made the investment. We leased the store next to us, which I'll show you in a little bit, which has a couple of really neat things. One of them is a device support center. Before, people used to have to drive out of town to get their devices worked on or mail them in. Today, we've got a device support center right over here that I'll show you in a little bit, that they can just come in, sit down, take a little time, let some people work on their phone or possibly exchange a phone for them. Then on the up front, we have a Go Phone section. This is really important for us, really important for the city of San Francisco. Number one, it helps our prepaid customers, but it does a lot for tourism. One thing, we get a lot of tourism that come in here. They come off the cruise ships. They come into San Francisco. We don't need them in the store. We need them out supporting the local community. So this gives them an opportunity to come in, get a SIM card, get their phones working, and so they can get out and do what they need to do. And what they want to do is take pictures of this beautiful city and send them back to the country and their friends and families. Or they want to take pictures, whether it's text messages, letting people know. What we want them to do is be proud of the city and see all the great sights. And this is a world-class city. We need to deliver world-class service to them. So we have a section just for those customers. And I'm telling you, it is so busy right now. We're going to have to look at do we have enough space for them, because we're seeing that many customers, that many tourists and prepaid customers. We want them out in the city, adding to the economy. So this is where innovation comes to life, and we're really excited about it. The investment we're making in the city, this is one store. We started here. We've got another store right down the street at 425 Market Street. We're doing the same thing. That's a lot of our business customers. They've been in a really small store that hasn't met our brand requirements or our brand needs either. They certainly haven't met our customers' needs. We're leasing the space next to that. We're going to double the size of that store, and it'll be another flagship store similar to this. So our investment in the city, about $200 million just in network. And Cliff Fitter, our network executive director, is going to talk about that in a little bit and tell you about that investment. So a lot going on in the city. We're really proud of it. And then people. I think Walt Disney really said it best. You can dream, create, and build the most wonderful place in the world, but it takes people to make that dream come true. And we are hiring people. We're adding jobs into the city, and we're going to continue to add jobs in the city. We've got about 40 employees in this store. We'll have to add employees to our other store. And so there's a lot going on right now, and we're just thrilled about the investment we're making in the city. We're thrilled about the activity our customers are enjoying with all these great innovative devices. So a lot going on. Thank you for coming today. I want to introduce a couple people. Fred Devereaux, our regional president, he flew down today to make sure we kick this store off and get it open right. Thanks, Fred, for the investment and the support in this. And I want to introduce Ken McNeely, our state president, who is his team does wonderful things in the city and the community. And Ken, I think you have a guest you might want to introduce also. So Ken, thank you.
All right. Thank you, Terry, and good morning. This is a primary example of AT&T rethinking possible. This is our flagship store here in San Francisco, and it's one of the busiest stores that AT&T has in the nation. And we are so proud to be able to expand this and create such a wonderful experience for our customers here in San Francisco. And besides creating this wonderful experience for our customers, we are creating job opportunities. We are expanding from 22 employees to 44, and we're just going to continue. As Terry said, we're going to be expanding another store down the street. Again, creating this wonderful experience for our customers. This is the first store in the nation to combine this retail experience with a device support center, with a payment center, and our first GoPhone store for our prepaid customers, which is one of the fastest growth areas that we're seeing in the wireless in the wireless market. We're also very excited to be able to showcase our new video product, our UVerse product, which we're going to start building here in the city of San Francisco, and thank the leadership of the Board of Supervisors for being able to see the wisdom of allowing us to continue to invest in the city and to continue to create jobs. And with that, we talked a little bit about AT&T's dedication to San Francisco. We have a few public servants here who have also had years of dedicated service to the city as well. I'm proud to have Mayor Ed Lee with us today, as well as the President of the Board of Supervisors, David Chu. Thank you so much for spending some time with us this morning. And Mayor Lee, would you like to say a few words?
Thank you. Thank you, Ken. Good morning, everyone. I'm actually here to make sure that the additional and new customers of AT&T do what I think would be very important this week, which is you all call the Giants, and whenever they play at AT&T Park, I want them to win every single game. We need a few more games to be won there, and it's at our AT&T Park. Anyway, I want to thank Ken and Terry for inviting me here this morning. I'm excited, too, about the expansion, the improvement of this flagship store, and you're doing it the right way. I mean, we have many companies that are seeking how can they grow and what can they do with our city and how can they exhibit their corporate philanthropy as well as their corporate responsibilities. AT&T has done all those things correctly, and they work very closely with our board. I congratulate David Chu and the board for their decisions recently to help allow AT&T to launch their UVerse. I know that's been a very important system that many customers have said, I want an alternative to the things that are happening, and so they've got that alternative, and we'll be helping the best we can, and also balancing that with having good neighborhood policies as well. And I know that AT&T will work hard to do that, and they've promised to do it, and they've evidenced it in the past, and so it's going to be a good product. I also want to thank AT&T because being such a good company to work with, they've done other things that are very important for our city. In addition to increasing the employment here, in addition to offering good service, in addition to making sure that they are a global company that also services our global visitors here as well that Terry and Ken mentioned. They also are looking at things to partner up with us. And just earlier this week, when we relaunched the Community Ambassador Program, one of the devices that the ambassadors are using are handheld mobile phones for them to use in emergency services. All of that has been donated by AT&T because of their recognition that increasing public safety, increasing community policing, working with all the different agencies, including the city administrator's office and these 11 ambassadors who speak 8 different languages in our neighborhoods, and helping them prevent crime and making sure the community is safe. They've invested in that as well. And that just reflects another good local headquartered corporate philosophy and policy that's consistent with the values in the city. So I want to thank AT&T for not only doing those kinds of things, not only putting your name on the greatest sports stadium that we have and making sure that it's up there, but also being such a positive company to work with and making sure that all of the things that we do are modern and that we have a place where we can recycle phones, where there's better battery technology, just all the efficiencies that modern San Franciscans have to use and companies have to use and individual households can actually use as well. So I want to thank you for being a great company, for being a partner with the city, and congratulations again. And let's see that UVerse and what that's all about and how that could be efficient for everybody as well. Thank you very much. All right.
Thank you. President Chu, a few words.
Say a few words. First of all, welcome everyone. San Francisco, as we know, is a beacon to the rest of the world when it comes to innovation and being on the edge of entrepreneurialism And I can't imagine a better example of one of the members of our corporate family, one of the members of our business family as AT&T. I know that in recent years we have had a lot of discussions about the role of technology in our city, and I want to thank AT&T for your commitment to work with the board, to work with our neighborhoods, to make sure that your technologies fit in well within the rubric of what we're trying to do here. 11 years ago, I started a tech company, and part of the reason I needed to come this morning was I needed to see the latest and the greatest of all the gadgets you have here, all the amazing pieces of technology that will ensure that we are firmly at the forefront of all urban areas in the United States, of being on the cutting edge of technologies and being on the cutting edge of ensuring what communications is about, ensuring what digital televisions and digital technologies are about, and making sure that we're fully integrated with the community. I want to also echo Mayor Lee's comments about your help with making sure that our community ambassador program, which in the southeast part of the city is helping to make sure that our neighborhoods are safe. You are an essential part of that, and thank you so much for all you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, President Chu. Now we have a ribbon to cut. Shall we go out?
Let's go outside. They are nice. They're innovative scissors.
Ready?
Right?
All right. All right. Ready? Ready?